Good morning, friends. This morning I am doing what you call a succession sowing for some things, and some other things this will be the first planting since I've taken some things out and there's more room for some other things. I want to fill those gaps with things that still have time to grow in my season. So I still have like 100 days left, actually a little over 100 days. But I still have 100 days left, and so there are some plants that are going to be fine to withstand that amount of time yet, and then as the days are now getting shorter. But what I would like to do is make so that I have a succession sowing of my bean plant. Like I was saying, I want to plant succession sowing of bean plants. And I added some more sunflowers, and I'm going to fill in the spaces of the onions that didn't come up with calendula plants, and just different things like that. So there are some gaps that I can fill in stuff with. Down here I tore out all of the potatoes that I planted that were extra. We used those for dinner one night. I believe that video is actually up already. Yes, it is. So we tore those out, so I have a little bit of a gap down there that I can plant some things in, and I want to do another round, like I said, of beans and stuff like that. And then I actually thought about doing another plant of squash, so I'm not quite sure if I'll start something like that too, but just kind of seeing how much space I have and where I can plant some things. I have some really pretty blooms in the garden right now that I'm really enjoying, but a sunflower that I planted here is called Drop Dead Red. So it's a mixture of different kinds of red, yellows, and just pretty colors like that. And then I want to do another sunflower somewhere. I do have 2 varieties planted up there that are doing amazing. So I wanted another set of sunflowers yet. So I'm going to find some places to do those. And then the cosmos came up. I might plant the calendula beside the cosmos, just because some of them, I don't know, did they just not stay wet enough or something? They didn't germinate very well. So I'm going to replant the one bed of those with calendula or something like that. But I do have some other things that I want to try to put somewhere yet. I have this really pretty, pop you there, this really pretty flowering vine. It's called a purple hyanthus bean, and it trails over a trellis. So I'm thinking I could plant it here where this squash is, because I didn't think about it. Squash doesn't get the little tendrils to climb, and I planted it in this area, and it's taking up a trellis side. So I could plant these beans, I think, on the inside. The only thing is, I'm not sure. I hope they would get enough sun, but just different things like that I just didn't think about when I was planting some of this stuff. So I really want this on a trellis somewhere. I think it would be really, really pretty. And I do have another opening over there in my pumpkin patch that I could do those as well. And then I'm going to try to do these amaranth yet, because I really think these would be really pretty in the fall with some bouquets. So I have the hot biscuits and the Love Lies Bleeding, so I want to try and put those somewhere as well. And then, like I said, I might do another squash plant and some basil, which is actually going to go back in the garden close to the house. But I have these really pretty calendula that I would love to plant yet. Like this variety, they're all really pretty, but I have these 3 varieties and I would really love to put those in the garden as well. So I'm going to find some space for that. And then another thing that I wanted to get started here is borage, because it does so well for me. So I might just tuck that in somewhere. The thing about borage though is that it does reseed itself. So I wasn't quite sure if I want it in this garden, because this garden is kind of feeling more like an annual garden right now. So I wasn't quite sure what I want to do with borage. If I want to put it in this garden or just wait until next year. This fall, the goal is to set up our perennial garden, which is going to be behind the house. And my vision for it is to have like orchard trees and all of my berry plants and herbs that come back every year, lavender, things that reseed themselves, to put in that area and just really fill that space and kind of let it do its thing every year, with some hands-on, but planting things that will do good on their own. So that's the goal back there. So like calendula is another thing that will reseed itself. So I'm just kind of weighing my options if I want to just fill in this area with sunflowers and things that are going to be annuals that don't really reseed themselves. So that is my plan today. I'm just kind of taking my time. It's supposed to rain today, so it's a really pretty overcast morning. We do need the rain. No, you can't go in there. You're going to have to make me spray it with smelly stuff. This is our little kitty. She doesn't have a name yet, but my little niece brought it home from a farm one day, and she lives in Montana, and they were here visiting. And I asked her, I'm like, where's the kitty gonna go, on the train with you? And she's like, no, I thought Viviana would love to have a little kitty. So we have a little kitty cat. Not really a cat person, but she's growing on me, that's for sure. Some other things that I also wanted to plant are like dill, cilantro, some other herbs and things like that. But I think I'm going to put those in the green stock because I did tear some of my peas out and spinach. And then I'm also going to reseed eventually some lettuce, but lettuce grows, it doesn't need that many days. So no. So just things like that. And as we get closer to fall, there are things that I want to start for the fall garden. So I will be putting up videos for all of that stuff. But this morning I am just kind of focusing on flowers and some herbs. And yeah. But so yeah, I'm just going to show you guys kind of some of the things that I'm going to plant. So I think I'm going to go up to the green stock next and do those with some herbs. It's all good morning. Good morning. Okay, come on. You ready? Come on, sit on, honey bear.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yummy.
Nummy, nummy. What's the kitty cat do?
I like it.
That's fine. Bring that back
Oh. The bump on my elbow.
up. I'm going to bump into your elbow. You cutie bear. All right. I'm going to go get out. All right. So back to planting. I think I'm going to fill these pockets up here with some herbs. And then, like I said, I've been harvesting lettuce off of here, but you can see they're getting pretty tall. So we want to reseed those, Swiss chard's still doing pretty good. I'm just taking like the leaves that I miss that get really hard. And I'm just giving those to the chickens. So, yeah? Oh, baby. So, Viviana, hi. Strawberries. And DC. So, hi, guys. There's the strawberries, that's it. Yeah. Strawberries, yummy. Hey. No.
They're not ready.
Nope.
Come to my dada. Strawberries.
Many strawberries.
Yeah.
Oh, this one.
Oh, wait.
Oops. Sorry. It's okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. The top is out.
Yeah. Strawberry outside.
That's not one, baby girl. So that's all I say for today.
Oh, Miss Strawberry.
This one, almost ready. Here you go. Okay. All done. Okay, let's see here.
Wait. Mom, what's that?
Marigold flower.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't spill. All good. Does Ellie even riding, Emma?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave these ones because I want to reseed lettuce in these ones here, because the lettuce is already in that loop. So then I'll just reseed it and then take that out and reseed it again. Yeah, baby girl. All right, so here I'm thinking about putting my calendula in with these onions where the empty spots are. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that next. So yeah, but thanks for hanging out with us, guys, and I encourage you to do succession sowing if you can. Figure out how many days you have left until your first frost date in the fall, and then plant things that are in that window. It might take them a little bit longer just because the days get shorter, but you still, if you have an extra, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 days after that, the maturity date says maybe 60 days and you still have 70 days, you can still do that. So, but yeah, I just encourage you guys to plant things like that, and let me know if you guys do succession sowing as well. So we'll see you guys next time. Hope you have a blessed day. Bye-bye. Some treats for the chickens this morning because my peas are about done with the heat. Here, chickies. Show us in some treats, Faye. Yummy, huh? Yummy. Yummy, yummy.